back to Lindustries Outdoors, out here for the second BFL I'm fishing this year, the Wolf River chain. Starting out on Lake Winnebago, that's where we launched into this morning. Gonna try to find some good stuff, try to get some more docks like I did last year. Seems like the docks out here can hold some pretty solid fish, especially this time of year, so that's gonna be the main thing we're trying to find, and see if I can find anything else sneaky along with those docks. But that's the goal. This is the first day. I got another day of pre-fishing tomorrow. We're gonna go see if we can find some giant bass out here on this massive body of water, and hopefully not run into another storm. Last year I almost sank the boat. Not really, but kind of. So I'll try to make sure I avoid any of that weather, but looks like it's gonna be a pretty good day. Beautiful weather. I've got about 900 rods on deck right now, and I'm gonna go see what these fish are biting on. I will see you when I catch a giant.
Just moved right there.
Well, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. That was the first cast of the day. Look at him, what he's got in his mouth. Woo!
You just spit it up.
Spit it up for us so we can analyze
Perfect.
it. Come back here. Hey,
Hey.
hey, hey. Baby smallmouth. Beautiful little fella. Wanted the Berkley Labs finesse worm to start the morning.
Filming.
Yeah, there's fish swimming around in here. That's a pretty solid fish. It's probably just a drum, but it's a big fish. Yeah, it must be dredged out here because there's like a whole.
Oh, it's definitely dredged out. That's what makes a good channel.
There's a nice channel. I'm getting looked at. Better eat me. Oh!
There you go.
Alright, I just scoped this bass. A little accidental, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't a drum. Alright, no more setting the hook in here.
That
Not
worked.
needed. Alright. That's not a bad one to start the morning a bit. Look at the big old fins on this man. He
Yeah,
is
true.
powerful. That is what we're looking for. Solid quality bass. That one might even stay in the bag on tournament day if I landed him. Well over 2 pounds. Beautiful. Something about the finesse worm on the drop shot. Pure gas. This has been my favorite bait the last few weeks. Everywhere I go, it seems to catch fish, and I can fish it almost anywhere. I love it. I gotta hopefully the Berkley Labs finesse worm start getting in stock everywhere, because I'm about to spend my life savings on them. There's fish sitting on it. There's fish sitting on it.
Yes, there is. Dang.
Oh,
That'll
jaw?
work. Yeah.
All right, time to go out of here.
What can you say?
This is
I'm a big fisherman.
I'm a big fisherman. This is an area. I keep trying to we just skipped what, like 100 feet over from the first fish. Look at how fat he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so we're gonna go really far away from here. I think we're just gonna go straight to the next point.
Okay.
But there we go. Obviously, this isn't a giant bass, so I don't feel too bad about catching him, and he wasn't a dock, so this area should reload. But this is about 200, 300 feet of shoreline. A couple different spots. We didn't even fish it really, really hard, and there's definitely some solid bass in here. So I'm feeling pretty good. We haven't even hit a dock yet, so let's go find some giants. But that's a good start to the morning. The Ned rig, you had one on the swim bait, I had one on the frog, drop shot. They don't seem too particular. They just need something in front of their face that they can eat. And they seem like they'll hit it here. I'm a 7.3.
That's what I run.
Like medium light fast.
Yep, that's exactly what I got. Oh, that was a fish.
Oh,
Oh,
get around there. Get around there.
whoa, did you see that jump?
We're dubbed. Here.
Doubled up on the old dock ski.
Doubled up on the dock. We got twins. Ned and Wacky Rig. Oh, there goes my worm.
Twin pounders.
Twin pounders.
Oh, another one just ate your wacky worm.
That must have been a school. It's like, obviously, I don't think I want to weigh any of these guys.
Come here. Boom.
I don't think this guy would even weigh. Yours is a little bigger.
A little bit chunkier.
Yeah. Very similar.
Wow. Sweet.
We just fished how many 100 feet of shoreline, and
A lot.
just now.
2 fish off the same dock.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good test. I'm trying out the new Berkley Ginclear fluoro. That was wrapped around that steel leg of the dock there. And she's still good. You can feel it's a little roughed up, but got my amazing 1 pounder in.
Ooh.
It's pretty hard to not set the hook when that happens.
Yeah.
Also, it's only like 1. Look at how tall his shoulders are.
He's got a big old humpy head.
Big old humpy head. Yeah, it's pretty hard to resist setting the hook. There's not a lot I can do to reset that programming. Something hits a frog that hard, it's coming in the boat. Fishing some other random stuff out here. Not as consistent as some of the early stuff we found, but the frog bite definitely seems to be on if you can find the right stuff. Mixed up lily pads, a little bit of depth. There's a bass here. Sure. All right, so day 2 morning here for pre-fishing, last one before the tournament. Yesterday was pretty solid. We got off the water around 1 because we had a ton of rain and storms come in. It was really, really windy for a little bit, and this lake, especially Winnebago, gets so big. And when there's any wind at all, it has so much time to travel and create giant waves. So got off the water a little early, but the morning was productive. Kind of discovered that it wasn't really the docks the fish were relating to, but more the shorelines around them and the structure there. So going to try to recreate a little bit of that today instead of focusing so much on docks, finding the right shorelines that sometimes have docks, sometimes don't. Kind of find some more of those areas along the way from the actual tournament launch where we went out of this morning to the spots that I had fished yesterday, and try to get a trail of hopefully a few spots between where I'm launching and probably my favorite spot to fish. So we're gonna see if we can recreate that today. The main baits that were working really well yesterday were stuff like a Ned rig, a drop shot, had a few on the jig, a few on the frog, but the Ned rig and drop shot seemed to be for sure the most numbers, and drop shot did catch the biggest fish of the day. So it seems like that's the kind of presentation I'm gonna lock into. I'm gonna try a couple different drop shot baits. The Maxent flatworm is probably what I'm gonna pull out. I was throwing the Berkley Labs Finesse worm. So we'll see if this smaller presentation does anything for us, but I think we found some pretty good stuff. Gonna try to expand on that today and hopefully find some good stuff for the tournament, and it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. Beautiful weather today. Hopefully no more rain coming in, so lots of time to fish and hopefully find the right ones.
Give it back. Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, man. That's a nice pike.
Oh, perfectly hooked. That's a solid pike.
Yeah.
Whew. That's what lives in here.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens when Tokyo Drift plays.
See? Yeah, exactly.
Tokyo Drift. When you're playing it on the radio in the boat, don't start the big engine.
Nothing good happens after that.
It's not nothing good. Something is going to happen. It could be really good. It's just something crazy, no matter what. I've caught 4-pound smallies to it. I've hit rocks to it. I've caught a pike to it now.
Done it all. Dang, that is a nice one.
It's a solid pike. Can't complain too much about that. Oh, perfectly hooked. All right. Hey, that was a little bit of fun at least. Oh, back home you go.
Woo! Whoa, he's hot to trot.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Oh, he's probably what, like 34 inches?
30 something, yeah, low 30s.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have set the hook.
Not too bad.
Really did not mean to set the hook, but when they hit it that hard, god darn it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a solid fish.
that's almost 3 probably.
Yep. You want to weigh it?
Yeah, just to get a validation, but Berkley Finesse jig with a Chigger Crow is swimming that. Sometimes that little downsized jig.
I just got another bite
Solid.
on the swim bait
All right.
right under that dock, so.
Mark that dock. The docks, the isolated docks next to points are right next to a canal. those docks seem to be pretty solid, at least today too. I mean, that's what we saw yesterday too.
Yep.
It's not a stretch of docks, it's this
Oh,
specific dock.
Yeah.
Solid. I'm gonna weigh him quick just to get his size so I'm not guessing and thinking I'm in a good spot and then send him home. But between some of those areas of that canal and then like a few nice docks, I like that. I'm guessing mid to high 2s. Nah, we were basically dead on. 2.92.
Nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple of these guys in the box. Brother, shake off. Yes!
Yeah, that's
Just shook off another one right after I caught that last one. I was in the right mindset to not set the hook when he caught me off guard. I was swimming this one again. I don't know what it is about this stretch. It doesn't look too different than a lot of the other stretches of docks. Might just be the water clarity. That's the only real distinguishable difference, is it's nice and clean over here, even with some algae on top. It's not muddy or murky. It's pretty clean. And that's 3 solid bass within 100, 200 yards, and
Yep.
2 of them within like 50 yards of each other. I shook that one off, luckily, so maybe he'll still be around for the tournament, but they are wanting this jig this morning. I'm just gonna use the Trilene motor and get the heck out of here, because obviously there's fish here, so I don't need to look here anymore. But the last 2 weren't even on the dock. They were in between the docks, which is kind of what we found yesterday. It was, if anything, adjacent to docks, and the jig is getting them today. Yesterday it was kind of bottom baits, drop shot, Ned rig, a few on the jig, but the last 3 have all come on the jig. So finding out ways to catch fish, and the last few have been pretty solid doing this, so I like it. Swimming a jig, pretty hard to beat doing that.
yeah.
Oh, somebody hit that hard. Little smallie.
You got him.
Yep. The jig worked. Custom. Had to rock the custom. Watermelon candy jig crafted by Mr. Chip Reichert himself
I do what I can.
to match up with the top jig trailer ever, a watermelon candy Chigger Craw from Berkley. Beautiful specimen. I'm okay with setting the hook on him.
Okay.
I should not have set the hook there,
That's all right.
but this is just a, you know, it was just trying to see if this pattern is transferable to various locations on this body of water, and it is,
Appears to be.
It is literally exactly what we had been finding.
Yep.
There's a channel coming into the main body of water. The docks at the mouth area of that channel hold fish. That's it. That dock is literally on the mouth. Boom. Kind of caught me off guard. Been fishing different stuff, trying to see if we could find anything else to make work, but that pattern is locked in. Been a while. It's been a few hours since I had a bite.
Yeah.
Caught me off guard. But hey, this one is in the slow no wake zone on the way back to the ramp, so you know, if I need one, I might come back here and hit it. Not a bad bass, and really solidifies the pattern. The jigs have been crushing them when you get them in front of bass, and those bass seem to be on the docks at the mouth of channels. That is, what is this, like the 8th one today?
Yeah.
Shaking bass off, catching bass. It's a pretty locked in pattern. Feeling pretty good. As long as that stays that way, should be a pretty good tournament. All right, pre-fishing for day 2 is done. Finished up rigging the boat. Got all the stuff figured out, relined a few rods, ready to go for the morning. Got the gas, so all we gotta do is get in the truck and go to the ramp for tomorrow morning, ready to rip. We accomplished today's goal pre-fishing. I wanted to go out and find some more locations along the way from my starting spot back to the ramp that I could find more fish, so I could go all the way out, work my way back in, and hopefully be able to have a bunch of different spots where I can find fish, and that's exactly what happened. Really solidified the pattern of, and figured out exactly what we were doing to catch fish, and it was mainly any little channels off of the main lake or where we were coming into the main body of water the docks by the mouth of those were the ones that would hold fish. Either the docks or the mouth themselves is where the fish were staging. We could get them to bite. The jig was the most effective today, either swimming or flipping a jig. So it was good. I think we had 8 total spots today where we were able to shake off or catch a fish. I didn't try to set the hook too much, but some of them I ended up setting the hook on. They hit it so hard sometimes where it's pretty hard to resist, but it was very repeatable. We were not catching fish almost at all outside of those spots, and when we were catching fish, they were the same setup every single time. We were able to look at the map, I was able to pick a channel and try to fish the mouth of it or the dock next to it, and the fish would be there pretty much every time, even outside of the main lake. I tried to find stuff in the Slono Wake channels on the way back into the ramp towards Winnebago, and we were able to find one. So I've got a lot of options tomorrow. I've got 4 of pretty much the same lure tied on, so I've got a bait that they were biting really well, ready to go. Classic flipping and swim jigs with a watermelon candy Chigger Craw from Berkley. So I love that bait. It's catching fish right now. Found a lot of good water, and I'm excited. Boat number 3 tomorrow for takeoff. Gonna get out there, and as long as the weather plays nice, I'm feeling pretty good about the tournament. Time to go find some mondos.
Get him, number 4. Or number 5. Thank you, number 5.
Oh, yes. Swimming it next to a little brush that fell in the water there. All right. Right where I left him. Fished here last year too, and basically did the same thing. That's what we wanted. Let's hope they're all piled up here today. Got a couple 100 feet of shorelines that are hopefully like this. That's a good one to start the day. 299. I will take that. Okay. Little fella. Take it. Get rid of him later though. Old drop shot. Oh yeah. Let's see. What are we? Hey. Whew. 203. You get to be orange. No way. Out in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Oh. What are you doing out here? I'll take it. That's a bonus. That's what you just cast, even if you don't know what you're fishing. Power poles down quick. Yeah, so there's just smallies out here. Cast everywhere. Ooh, solid one. 312. You can be blue. Did you get it?
I just want to get a flip on.
I gotcha. Ow. There's one off the dock. Biting a little different today than they were in practice. Their fish are still here, definitely. They just not hitting how I would expect. Whew, this guy was not coming off. Oh, wish he was a little bigger, but.
Got his revenge. He splashed me right in the face.
Classic. All right, I think that's what, number 4? Come on, be 2 something for me. Oh yeah, that's 2 1/4. Still would like a bunch of 3s, but I'll take it. You get to be yellow bass number 4. Let's get more. There we go. Get in here. All right. He hit it like he's a lot bigger than he is, but filled out the limit. We'll take it.
And 8 ounces, holding it down. Big bass is 2 pounds and 7 ounces right now.
It's killing me. I gotta know.
How'd it go?
Pretty solid. Got a limit. Just couldn't find a ton of big bites. A lot of 2-pounders out there.
It's out.
They were doing what I wanted them to do, just big bites. Yeah, just, you know, a random cast out into nowhere right before we got to the dock I wanted to fish. I called right at that tree.
Noah Lindis, Woodville, Wisconsin boater with 5. Looks like a pretty good 5. Let's get it off of that. We don't want to lose any weight. This bag of bass is 13 pounds even, Noah. It's got you in 5th right now. Thank you, bud. It's on the boater's side. Total weight 13 pounds even for 9th place.
Just finished up cleaning up the boat, getting it ready to tow back home. Finished up the tournament in 9th place. First ever top 10 finish for me in a BFL. I didn't think I was gonna do that well. I only had 13 pounds, but with the way the fish are biting, especially this body of water, there's a lot of cookie cutter 2-pounders out there. I weighed in 3 of them. I caught a ton right at the 2-pound mark, and I couldn't get any that were even 1/100 of a pound heavier than what I already had in the well. Burnt through a lot of fish, but got a few key bites, like a smallmouth that I caught just kind of casting out into the open, just trying to keep my lure in the water while I was pulling up to the spot I wanted to fish. And that smallmouth was the actual key piece to put me up into the top 10. It was a over 3-pound smallmouth. That fish, instead of all the 2-pound largies I was catching, got me up 13 pounds, 9th place, cut a check. Currently sitting in 37, so I'm in the spot for regionals. There's another great tournament out here on Lake Winnebago. I'm starting to really, really like this body of water. And it was just a great tournament. They were doing what I found them doing in pre-fishing. If I found a few more spots like I did, if I tried to go a little bit faster and maybe found 2 or 3 more areas that I could have fished, maybe I could have caught another 3-pounder or maybe even a 4. Hopefully, I know they're out there. Someone caught a nice like 4.5, someone caught almost a 5. There were some good fish out there. I just couldn't find any of the real big bites, but still did well enough to get the top 10. The jig was the key bait today. Berkley Finesse jig, and then a custom jig by the cameraman himself was also very key today. Both of them using a Berkley Chigger Craw for a trailer in watermelon candy, and throwing that pretty much all day is what got almost every single bite. Did also get one on the Berkley Labs Finesse worm and a Berkley General Wacky Rig. Kind of all over the place for filler bites, but the jig was definitely the workhorse, and like always, almost every tournament I go to, it's a jig. So if you're fishing Midwest, throw a jig, it works. But next up is going to be Prairie du Chien in August. It's going to be a really good tournament. I got locked out last year when I had about 14 pounds, so I'm going to try to get a little revenge tour going this year, fishing it again and not getting locked out. I'm excited to fish the river again. I've been loving it lately. Interesting to see what it's going to do in August, but it should be good. The last 3 tournaments have been fun, getting limits, and I'm going for some hardware next time. The revenge tour on Prairie du Chien will be next, but make sure to like the video. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel. Mondo's only.